Alright, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Well, hello, good people. My name is Hendriana. My ID number is 182122071. So in this video, I would like to share my understanding about multimodal discourse analysis. So without further ado, let's get started. Multimodal discourse analysis is an approach that looks at multiple modes of communication, such as text, colors, and images. It is a method of discursive analysis that looks at not just how individual modes communicate, but how they interact with one another to create a semiotic meaning. What I can get from that explanation, that communication is not only happen such on the text or oral conversation between human, but also happens at images or pictures and its colors and so on. It is also related one another and interact each other to create a certain meaning. And according to Crash in 2010, states that using three modes in one sign, the first one is text and then images and color as well, has a real benefits. Each mode does a specific thing, specific purposes. The first one, for example, for images, show what text too long to read, and then writing names or text names what would be difficult to show. And then color is used to highlight specific aspect of the overall messages. Then it has examined print genres as well as genres such as web pages, film and television programs. It considers how multimodal texts are designed and how semiotic tools such as color, framing, focus, and positioning elements contribute to making of meaning in the text. So MGA itself was really specific and detailed in analysis the semiotic tools such color framing, focus, and position elements. Those things are related one another and supported one another and set in accordance with specific purposes. The work in multimodal discourse draws from Halliday's. This is from Halliday's. Halliday's social approach to language, a view that consider language as one among a number of semiotic resources, such as gesture, images, music, that people use to communicate or to make a meaning with each other. It was possible that language, if language can influence such on gesture, images, and music, not only influence, but language itself is one of semiotic researches. As a part of semiotic researches, and indirectly people use it to communicate each other and as an expression of their perception. According to Halliday's perspective, Halliday's is also describes three types of social meaning or function that are drawn on simultaneously in the use of language. So the first one is ideational. Ideational itself is related to what the text about, and then interpersonal, related to relationship between participants, and then textual meaning. It's all about how the message is organized. And then let's talk about the example of multimodal discourse itself. So the social relationship between an image and its viewer is strongly influenced by whether the subject in the image establishes eye contact with the viewer or not. Each of possibilities could be seen as an example of mood, where the eye contact could suggest a demand, whereas no eye contact might suggest an offer. So it's kinds of a simple thing or little thing we can such analyze it and integrate it into contextual meaning. Then the point of view or perspective of the image is also really important or relevant. For example, a horizontal image suggests involvement as the viewer is on the same level as the subject of the image. And then a high angle shot might suggest a superiority, for example, and low angle shot on the pictures or on the photo may suggest a concept of respect, something like that. And finally, for the limitation of MDA itself, the first one is the amount of times it takes to do these kinds of analysis. Then the second one is the analysis at some stage can be quite technical. It can also very interpretative. And then multimodal analysis less often looks at readers or viewers readings of text. Then less attention is given to the aspect of language. Then finally, the issue of how the analysis can be linked to wider social issues. So maybe that's all for me. Thank you for the time and intention. I'm sorry if I made a lot of mistake, and see you next time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.